Alright, here I have up next showing off is a Amway CMS 1000. CMS stands for Carpet Maintenance System. I picked this up the exact same time as the ClearTrack for the same price. If I were to make a guess, I'm pretty sure these both came from the same previous house. Like the ClearTrack, this was the condition it was in when I found this. Other than it using a tune-up, the only issue it has is the motor bearings are shot, which is not surprising coming from these machines because not only the filter doesn't have very good many layers of filtration, but also there's no sealage around the filter. There is right here in this cage, but not where it matters the most. Juan Werner from Happy Carpet Cleaners showed a video that a solution to that is you put some weather stripping around the filter. That does help a little bit, but overall, even with that kind of coverage, these aren't really that too good of filtering machines, especially if you have asthma or allergies. So I appreciate bagless vacuums like the Hoover T-Series, for example, where they've improved the filtration by not only putting a better exhaust filter in front, but also in the pre-motor filter where it's a lot more thicker, but even put a sealage around there as well. So even though I love these machines as a collector, as a consumer, I would much prefer having a Hoover T-Series if I really wanted a bagless dual cyclonic machine. But overall, these are one of the, if not the most solid bagless machines that are ever built in the industry. Which is why, as a collector, I really do appreciate both of these machines. So, anyways, it's pretty similar to the ClearTrack. I would probably bet that this was one of the last CMS 1000 models that's ever been made before they made the transition over to the ClearTrack. I mean, if you look, it doesn't have the shroud like the earlier models. The hood is actually the exact same color. And yeah, but other than that, they're pretty much both the exact same thing. I mean, the only real difference between these two here is that, of course, you have the height adjuster on the ClearTrack, which I honestly prefer. But also, even the hose is different. Take a look at there. I honestly don't care much of which hose I like better, but I just like that they're both blue because they really do remind me of like a Windsor Versamatic that used to be in one of those bluish, grayish color like these. So, and again, like the ClearTrack, it's exactly the same design pretty much. This is how you remove the dust cup from there. Both got commercial grade cords on. Both have the same motor. Both have the same power. Oh, that's what I was going to mention. Another difference between the CMS and the ClearTrack is the hose selector switch is different. I like the feel of this more, but I also like that this, you can actually take this screw off of here, and you can actually take this out and remove a clog from out of there. So like I said, they're very identical. Both use the same amps. I was once told that the CMS 1000 originally took a 7-amp motor, like a Dirt Devil Deluxe, but it appears that they actually always used an 8-amp motor. So yeah, overall I'm glad to have it. Personally, I like the ClearTrack more as a collector and even as a consumer too, just because of the height adjuster and for the fact that I can easily unclog that out of there. But I think it's cool having a CMS 1000 as a collector, just for the history, especially one where it's got some mismatched parts. Like this is originally supposed to take the exact same color of a hood, like on top of the handle. So yeah, I wouldn't mind collecting a CMS 2000, which from my understanding that one was not sold here in the US. That was actually sold in Australia, where it's pretty much the exact same thing as the ClearTrack. I mean, it also has a height adjuster, if memory serves correctly, but also on top of here had like a tool storage caddy and some kind of cup inside where you probably put like a thing of dry carpet cleaning powder in there. I could be wrong though, but that's what it looks like from my understanding. Anyways, without further ado, I will go ahead and run this. And I'm not really going to bother showing out the ClearTrack just because it's already got its own video. Yeah, like I said, I like that's got a commercial feel to it. And it's got a, yeah, even the cord feels very solid, like it's probably impossible to break it. I mean, you really have to be an idiot to wreck the cord like that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and run this. Yeah, definitely not as powerful as a Dyson, but obviously better than the Phantom. I'm just at least glad that these are still being made unlike the Phantoms. As much as I love Phantoms as a collector, clearly as a consumer, these are better machines overall, despite having a lack of filtration. I mean, even the build quality is also better too, in my opinion. But obviously when it comes to performance, or at least hose suction wise, including filtration, Dyson is obviously better. But if I really did have to pick as a consumer between these, the Phantoms and the Dyson, obviously I would take these hands down. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.